Color me impressed, Marvel. That was pretty good. So, I just got out of the theaters from watching Thunderbolts, and I gotta say, for for the amount of times that Marvel has been missing, as you would say, for like these last few years, this one genuinely surprised me. Now, there were throughout the years of Marvel Studios superhero films, they've been coming and going through like steady like eras I would say, where you'd have like this you'd have like the origin stories. You would have the ensemble cast, where like you get introduced to all these different characters and they'd all come together to face a much bigger threat. But then you would have this third kind of era of Marvel films where they would get a bit more experimental, we'll say. Thunderbolts definitely falls under two different eras, where it's both an ensemble and it's more experimental. This one definitely feels like they wanted to do something a bit more character focused, a bit more less action heavy. But don't get me wrong, the action that is here is pretty sweet and definitely feels more real, because very little CG was used, to my knowledge at least, and a lot of really crazy set pieces and stunt work went into this one. But that's not the focus. The focus is definitely about how each of these characters are misfits. Each of the Thunderbolts, like Yelena, Red Guardian, John Walker, Ghost, and to an extent Bucky, are kind of outcasts, kind of not necessarily regarded as heroes, but they're not bad guys. They've done bad things, but they're not what they would call heroes. And this one definitely gets more into like the psychological aspects of that mental burden that each and every one of these people carries. And it definitely does a much appreciated job of letting people and audiences know that we all have dark days where we're totally alone, and all the bad that has happened to us or to happen to people we know, it can get suffocating at times. And as long as you have people that remind you that, hey, there is some good in the world, there is some good that you have done, and that you brighten up any room that you enter, you're truly invincible. And that genuinely it got to me on a lot of aspects. So yeah, I'm genuinely surprised from Thunderbolts. Oh man, this the post credit scene for this one definitely giving us a huge peek at to what Marvel's got up their sleeve next. So, not gonna say too much, but the ball is definitely in the court of the Fantastic Four, and I look forward to seeing what kind of crazy chaos that they can come up with. The only way to go is up, with the amount of misfires that quartet has done, and they've already got a foot in the right direction with this one. So yeah, go check out Thunderbolts. I highly recommend it, and I think Marvel is back. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that Marvel is back. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say. Catch you all next time.